Hey everybody, welcome to Peace Through Truth. It is Sunday, March 8th, 2015, 1:52 p.m. as I'm recording this. Just read a couple articles on ISIS and I figured I'd share them with you. I came on over here to the mainstream media bullshit propaganda news gathering device and I saw that it said ancient city destroyed right here and destroys ancient city right here. So I was curious because I almost did a story on this one the other day. This was I.S.I.S allegedly destroying the city of Nimrud. Nimrud, I don't know how to pronounce it, I apologize. Now, I went through all these stories here and all these videos, BBC and all that, to try to find video of them actually destroying these monuments. And there isn't any. It says through all these articles basically that a source told a Reuters reporter that these guys were allegedly bulldozing this ancient city of Nimrud. Alright, now first things first, I did a Bing image search just because for some reason I prefer Bing image or Bing over Google. I don't know why. And it's kind of curious that it turns up a bunch of photos that were loaded within the last couple days. And if you look at them, I mean, this guy is supposed to be walking, but it looks kind of like he's just standing there. The photos look really strange is what I'm getting at. You don't see any real large aerial photographs. You don't really see any photographs like this. And the ones that you do see don't really look that genuine. You know, this could be anywhere on a movie set. That could be anywhere on a movie set. And as a matter of fact, I did do reverse image searches on a lot of these images trying to find out, because this is the most realistic looking thing as far as a city goes. It says Temple, Nimrud, Iraq, Temple of Nabu, or Nabu. But if you look at it, it kind of looks like it's photoshopped anyway, right? I don't know. I'm not trying to say this place doesn't exist. I want to be very clear about that. This is just a quick video. I'm trying to show that there is not much photo evidence of this place. I mean, that looks like a mound of dirt out in the middle of nowhere. There's just not a whole lot to it, right? So I did a Google, and to no surprise, it returned pretty much the exact same photos. There's a couple that I didn't get before. This one here, and a few others. But for the most part, once again, it's very strange photographic evidence of this city. You know what I mean? And ISIS has allegedly started bulldozing it, but there's no photographs of them bulldozing it. All we get is stuff from them from the museum in Mosul, or well, allegedly at the museum in Mosul the other day. So basically, huge news story. Islamic State erasing history in Nimrud, bulldozes, loots ancient city. They admit in all these articles that the valuable artifacts had already been taken away from this place, and that it's basically just the walls and stuff like that. But nobody has any photographs in any of these articles of the city actually being destroyed. I mean, none. Not a one. So that was Nimrud. Now, I kept on going and on the Bing slider, and I saw ancient city destroyed. Clicked on that, and it says ISIS pillage and destroy ancient Iraqi city of Hatra. And literally, it's like the same thing. In this article from Gawker, you got them saying that a day after ISIS militants in Iraq destroyed the remains of the ancient Assyrian city of Nimrud, fighters from the Islamic group have begun looting the ancient city of Hatra, the Associated Press reports. Now, once again, you get a beautiful picture of a building that's allegedly in Hatra, but you don't get any photographs of it, you don't get any video of it, no real evidence, Let's go down here to the Huffington Post. Once again, same headline. According to Reuters, they're using the source that told Reuters again. and official told rooters. You know, this is them literally being able to write anything they want to write. Once again, I'm not saying that they're not actually destroying buildings over there, because if you know about the NWO agenda to basically unite under one world religion, they have to get rid of the ancient sites to basically erase the past so they can rewrite the past. Anyway, I don't want to make this a long video. I don't have any photographic evidence of them destroying this place. I don't have any video of them destroying this place. All these stories down here revert to video of the ISIS fighters in the Mosul Museum. So once again, ISIS news all over the place, but unfortunately they don't have anything to back it up. I don't know if it's because we've been busting them so much on the bullshit. We've been calling them out, you know, with the rebar run through the statues that they were allegedly destroyed in the Mosul Museum and all that. And real quick, right before I go, I just wanted to show you that I did do reverse image searches for these things. This is that picture I said that looked kind of photoshopped from Nimrud, Iraq. Went to 10i, and out of 10.167 billion images online, they got 0 results for this photograph. They turned up 0 results for that Bing photo. Now that's not the only one. I searched a bunch of these images that looked to prove that this city was there, and almost every single one of them turned up 0 results. Actually, to tell you the truth, every one that I have searched has turned up 0 results out of 10.167 billion images. Now that doesn't mean that necessarily that these are fake images. I mean, it kind of suggests that they are, but it doesn't prove it. It says here that 10i is constantly crawling the web and updating our image database regularly. If we miss your image, it is simply because we have not yet crawled the website or page where it appears. Alright, thankfully, this image, aerial photo from Nimrud, did turn up some 10i results here. It had 12 results. So there is at least some visual evidence that was loaded on the internet, you know, in the past. This is from 2014, 2014, and I started getting suspicious of that because 2014 is when ISIS came on the scene, and I was like, wait a second, there's no pictures of this place before 2014, and then it came up 2008 right here, 2013, 2012, so I felt a little bit better about that. Once again, folks, I'm not trying to say that this city doesn't exist. I'm just trying to say that it's very suspicious that to have so many headlines of ISIS destroying these sites, bulldozers, military equipment, and explosions, for them to not be putting it in other propaganda reels like we see with the fake beheadings and the fake destruction of the museums and the fake burnings and all that. They would be making propaganda videos if they're making propaganda videos about everything else. So I believe that this whole story, this whole you know, Islamic State bulldozes loots ancient the Nimrod archaeological site, considering they have no video, they have no photographic evidence, all they have is a source from the inside telling rooters that this was done. It makes me suspicious because, hell, Vice News could get a camera crew there, you know, in no time if it was really going on. Alright guys, I do apologize about it not really being a groundbreaking video with any smoking gun evidence, but I did feel that it was somewhat important to cover it just because I'm subscribed to about 100 people and I hadn't seen anything done on this topic as of yet. So, alright guys, once again, thank you very much for your time. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.